It is 6:45 and right now we are less than a week away from the solar eclipse, but if you are thinking about booking a last-minute trip, watch out for deals that may be too good to be true.
Yeah, so many people will want to do that. Our consumer investigative reporter Grace White is here with how to make sure you don't fall for a scam. Grace.
This is a hot topic with consumers. We've had people call us for help after renting properties that turned out to be not as advertised. And with the eclipse coming, experts say if you're looking for a getaway, make sure you know where your money is going.
All we had to do was type in solar eclipse vacation, and rental homes start popping up, promising the best views along what's called the path of totality, the strip of towns where people can see the moon completely cover the sun. Airbnb says their search traffic for rentals is way up, and Texas has two of their top 10 most popular cities, Austin and Dallas.
So if you're looking at houses online, how do you know if the pictures you're looking at and the description you're reading is accurate?
Well, that's the thing, is that we don't know, right? So what we have to do is kind of do our homework.
Carolina Patricia Lett at the BBB of Greater Houston and South Texas says rental scams are on the rise, and they often take advantage of high-profile events like the eclipse because they know consumers are on a deadline to book.
By now, a lot of these places are going to be either rented, hotels are going to be at capacity, so you're probably going to find a lot of great deals, a lot of too good to be true deals.
The BBB suggests being proactive, doing a reverse image search on the pictures in the listing to make sure they aren't stock photos or being used in several rental ads. Check the address to make sure the location is as advertised, and pay with a credit card because it offers more protection.
And what if somebody says, can you give me the deposit on Venmo or Cash App or one of these apps?
Most people think, well, if there's an issue, I'll just file a complaint with Venmo or I'll just file a complaint with Zelle. Well, know that even these websites ask you to be sure who you're sending money to because they cannot retrieve that money back for you. It's like putting cash in someone's hands and letting them leave.
We've also had consumers call us for help after wiring money, and that works the same way. Once you send the money, it's gone. That's why the BBB says if it's a legitimate company, there should always be a way for you to pay them with a credit card.
All right, Grace, what if you find one of those listings on those big rental websites, but then the host tries to move you off the platform?
That's definitely a red flag. Airbnb says their hosts and guests should not communicate or request a payment outside of their system. When you leave the site, you lose that protection you have when you're on the platform.
Yeah, that's true.
That's when you should be on high alert. All right, good advice. Thank you so much, Grace. And if you have a problem, Grace can help. Call her at 713-521-HELP or send an email to gracecanhelp@ktu.com. We'll be right back.